Hey everybody, it is Radleigh here with your angelic weather report for May 5th through the 11th. And so this week we are using Animal Guides Tarot cards for our angelic weather report. Now, for our Archangel guidance that assists us with each of those four cards, I'm using Archangel Power Tarot cards, not just for that, but also for your personal reading of the week. If you didn't see last week's Archangel Power version of the angelic weather report, then you missed it because, oh my God, it was like brimming to the top with positivity and good luck. So it made me like want to come back here again. So let's go ahead and have a look at the cards that we are working with this particular week. So what you're going to see right away is the Animal Guides Tarot cards. These three cards right here represent the reading of the week, the weeding of the week, the reading of the week. And this card, this one that's slightly a kilter, is the card that might throw you a little bit. Maybe it's an energy that is a little challenging for you this week, but not to worry because we have Archangel cards behind each one of them to give you some assistance wherever you feel that like things are not going the way you want them to go. So first up, our first card of the week is the Hermit card. So the Hermit talks about taking time for contemplation, for retreat, and to go within, to be a beacon of light to others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. So this can talk about getting a mentor or being a mentor, either one. And this card is ruled by Firefly. Fireflies represent the light within and flashes of great inspirational spiritual insight, and it is the perfect symbol of this card's message. Fireflies ask us to follow their example and shine our divine light for all to see. And just as the seeker is never alone, these fireflies have gathered in great number in order to show you just how magical life can be. So, who's helping us with that this week? Well, the archangel helping us this week is Raguel. Raguel is a wonderful archangel. His name means the friend of God. And he is the archangel who helps to bring just the right people in to assist us at any given point in our lives. So he can open doors for us and help us to make new friends and bring justice into our life. Our second card is King of Air, King of Air. This is a card that talks about how important communication can be and that the need to be objective and unemotional and to act very professionally. If you need advice and you see this card, you want to ask the most experienced person that you can find. Now, definitely Raguel can help with that as well. But the card that we have pulled is Haniel, asking us to be intuitive, to use our intuition in deciding who to ask for assistance. Now, whales are the cards that rule the King of Air, and they are ancient creatures that are believed to carry the wisdom of the ages literally in their DNA. They swim at great depths and so can symbolize feelings that are submerged very deeply. They're also seen as creatures of solitude, sort of like the King of Air can be, but are able to talk with other whales across thousands of miles of ocean. This symbolizes your personal powers of communication and creative expression to bridge the gap between people. Card number 3 this week is Three of Fire, ruled by Sea Turtle. So this is a card that asks us to take time to review and make long-term plans. Capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on your back for all of your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next steps to play out. So the sea turtle is one of the planet's most ancient creatures. There are different types of sea turtles that could be found on Earth over the past 110 million years. Depending on the species, a clutch can include 50 to 300 eggs, and it takes decades for an individual to reach maturity. Newly hatched sea turtles have to immediately inch their way from the beach to the ocean, and sadly, due to predators, few make it. So it's easy to see why these amazing animals represent perseverance and focusing on the long term. They're known for riding the tides of the ocean wherever the waves take them and can also indicate business travel, especially over water. Thus, they symbolize being adaptable and open to new experiences and the possibilities that lie ahead. Basically, they're saying you can do anything right now. So, what are you going to choose? And who's going to help you to choose? Well, it looks like Raphael, and that makes sense. Raphael is the archangel that we very much think about from the standpoint of physical health, but he's also this archangel that's got a lot of heart. And so he's on the lover's card because he helps us to make decisions from the heart. So Raphael is helping us with those decisions. Now, where might we get a little hung up? Oh, well, we have five of water, which is ruled by dragonflies. And so this card reads the need to focus upon the fact that Source loves you and always has the highest intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so that you can make forward movement that is onward and upward. And helping you with that is Jeremiel. Jeremiel is the archangel of life review, but also the other archangel, just like Haniel, that is about using our intuition. Dragonflies live their lives partly in the water and partly in the air, reflecting a brilliant mix of emotion and intellect. Their flying ability is nearly unmatched. They can not only dart forward and backward, but also hover like a helicopter. So, just like the dragonfly, you can choose to remain in a holding pattern and stay where you are, or go in reverse and backtrack. Or you can make a very life affirming choice and move forward. So now let's move on to the part of this where you get your own personal little reading from me. So I'm going to take the cards away over here and put them back. And we are going to instead start pulling four cards. So I want you to think about, what question would you ask me if it was your week to get a personal reading from me? What would you want me to pull a card for? And I'm using Archangel Power Tarot cards for the answer to that particular question. So I'm shuffling, I'm shuffling, I'm shuffling. And now we're going to lay out four cards. So I want you to think, do you feel drawn to card number one, card number two, card number three, or card number four? So one of these is the answer to your question that you just came up for me. If you were drawn to card number one, it's divine guidance, the search for meaning in life, considering an alternative approach, surrounding yourself with wise teachers or friends. Divine guidance is my version of temperance, and it is ruled by Archangel Sandalphon. And so this is about considering how you're going about something. If you're using a traditional method, maybe it would be better for you to do something that's more out of the box. If you've been trying something very contemporary and different and it's not working, you might consider reverting back to a traditional method. If you felt drawn to card number two, it's Nine of Raphael. Now, we saw this last week. This is a really happy card. That's Raven Blue Blazes of Xanadu on that card, one of my past pooches. Shelties, it says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So the answer to your question is, wish comes true. Card number three is Three of Michael. Now, this is a card that asks us to release the past, that you will grow from this situation, and that time heals all wounds. So this really is about dealing with the wounds that you have from past emotional traumas, and so that you can move forward from them. And card number four is Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. This is a card that says, stop procrastinating. It's time to make a choice. But it is also a card that might be saying maybe it's time for a cleanse, maybe it's time to release something that you feel that you are addicted to that isn't doing you any good. It is a card that says this is a great time to reclaim your power. So that's it. That is our angelic weather report for the week of May 5th through May 11th. And so I want you guys to have a fantastic week this week. And also keep in mind, I've got some special stuff going on right now. You can find out all about it if you've been wanting to learn more about angels or tarot. Check out radleighvalentine.com/angel guides and see what I've been cooking up just for you. Have a fantastic week.